A very good morning, students. How are you all? I hope that you all are doing good. So, in our earlier classes, we had completed chapter 11, The Wizard of Oz first. So, in the story, we studied that Oz was a little old man, a little old common man he was, with a blade head and wrinkled face. And all the three, like Dorothy, Tin Man, uh, including Dorothy, all the four actually they are Dorothy, Tin Man, the Lion, and that Scarecrow. All they were doubting on the Ozid that whether he will complete their promises or not. The promise which he has given to them of giving whatever they want. He promised. So Ozid said that he will tell his story to them in our last chapter. He said that. And in this chapter, chapter 12, the Wizard of Oz second, part second, will study the story of Oz and will find out that what happened after completing the promise. Now, so open page number 140 to 142, the 12, chapter 12, The Wizard of Oz. Now read on. So they sat down and listened while the Oz told the following tale. I was born in Omaha. When I grew up, I became a ven- ventriloquist, and at that I was very well trained by a great master. I can imitate any kind of bird or beast. Here he mewed so like a kitten that Toto pricked up his ears and looked everywhere to see where she was. After a time continued the Oz, I was tried of that and became a balloonist. What is that? Asked Dorothy. A man who goes up in the balloon on circus day, so as to draw a crowd of people and get them to pay to see the circus, he explained. Oh, she said, I know. Well, one day I went up in a balloon and ropes got twisted so that I couldn't come down again for day and a night. I traveled through the air. In the morning of the second day, the balloon came down gradually. I found myself in the midst of strange people who, seeing me come from the clouds, thought I was a great wizard. Of course, I let them think so, because they were afraid of me and promised to do anything I wished to do. Just to amuse myself and keep the good people busy, I ordered them to build this city and my palace. They did it willingly and well. Hmm. Then I thought, as the country was so green and beautiful, I would call it the Emerald City. To make the name fit better, I put green spectacles on the people so that everything they saw was green. But isn't everything here green? Asked Dorothy. No, more than in any other city, replied the Oz. But when you wear green spectacles, everything you see looks green to you. One of my greatest fear was witches for a while. I had no magical powers at all. I soon found out that the witches were really able to do wonderful things. Hmm. There were four of them in this country, and they ruled the people who lived in the north and south and east and west. Fortunately, the witches of the north and south were good, and I knew they would do me no harm. But the witches of east and west were terribly wicked, and had they not thought I was more powerful than they themselves, they would surely have destroyed me. I am happy that you have destroyed both the witches. I think you are a very bad man, said Dorothy. Oh no, my dear. I'm really a good man, but I am a very bad wizard, I must admit. Can't go. Can't you give me brains? Asked the Scarecrow. You don't need them. You are learning something every day. A baby has a brain, but it doesn't know much. Experience is the only thing that brings knowledge, and the longer you are on the earth, the more experience you are sure to get. That may be true, said the Scarecrow, but I shall be very happy unless you give me brains. The false wizard looked at him carefully. So, here we can understand in this story that the wizard of Oz, who is saying, was a uh, ventriloquist ventriloquist in a circus, and he was well trained by his great master. After that, he became a balloon man. In a balloon, he got up in the air, and he was went up in the balloon, and the ropes got twisted. His ropes got twisted, and for a day and a night he traveled through the air. On the second day morning, he gradually came down in the midst of strange people, and he found out himself in that place, which is Emerald City, and is given. He made that city. The peoples of that city made him a type of king, a ruler, to rule there, and they made a palace. He made a palace, and he built a city, and all the peoples helped him making the city, and he make it so green and named it Emerald City. And he provided a goggles, a glasses, a green glasses to look outside, which will be green. Here we can see that he was frightened of witches, and he knew that all the witches are much more powerful than him, and he was very happy that Dorothy killed two witches. Hmm. And he was saying that, and that Scarecrow now asking him that, will you give me a brain? Then that wizard is saying that you don't need a brain. You are learning something every day. उसने कहा कि आप डेली कुछ सीख रहे हो. The baby has a brain, but it doesn't know. बेबी के पास ब्रेन होता है, लेकिन वो जानता नहीं है कि उसके पास ब्रेन है. नाउ एक्सपीरियंस इज द ओनली थिंग दैट ब्रिंग्स नॉलेज. हियर इज़ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट थिंग इज रिटन हियर, वी हैव टू एक्सेप्ट दैट कि एक्सपीरियंस जो होता है उससे हमें बहुत नॉलेज मिलता रहता है, एंड दैट ऑल मे बी ट्रू. सैड स्कैरक्रो ने कहा कि क्या मुझे सच में ब्रेन मिल पाएगा? देन दिस इज द क्वेश्चन वी विल सॉल्व इट इन अवर नेक्स्ट क्लास. टिल देन स्टूडेंट्स, टेक केयर, गुड डे.